Okay, I'm going to share the conundrum that I am facing. Oh, I got a splinter in my finger. So the problem is that while I'm trying to save this little growth in between the stalk, right, is that as I'm cutting them, they're all intertwined with each other. So it's like you don't want to pull because it strips your leaves, the cilantro leaves. So man, this is a little more challenging than I was anticipating. And there's a lot. This is just one bed. I have like 2 other beds of cilantro. A lot of them have bolted. This is one of the ones that hasn't. But look at how, this is what I've harvested so far. But just to kind of give you an idea that it is a little challenging. It's almost like you get tempted to just go ahead and chop it at the bottom, and then they're all tangled, and you don't want to strip them because you'll damage your cilantro leaves. So I may just cut them at the base and just leave those to experiment with, because it's a challenge, especially if you have a ton of cilantro, and I still have quite a bit to go through. So yeah, I think it's just not going to be worth trying to salvage the center parts, especially if you have a lot that you can freeze or whatever. Another thing that's pretty interesting that I learned is that cilantro has a huge tap root. I thought they were like roots that kind of just spread out, but it has a tap root, so they're hard to dig out. And I know this because yesterday I dug out a couple of them for my aunt to see how well it would do. Or she wanted some cilantro, and I said, you know what, I'll try to dig it out with the root to see if she can grow it, when she goes back home. She's from out of town. I've never transplanted cilantro, so I'm curious to see how it does. And like I said, it was a huge taproot, and I did vigorously rip it out, so it was a pretty aggressive move. So we'll see if it survives. But anyhow, yeah, I'll keep you posted on this little project of mine.